But you're African American.
You can't put your expectations on others, though. That's the problem.
No, you can't. So then the question becomes, who made that call?
To change that rule at your job?
Who made the call? Who made the call? Was it a white person saying that we can't call black people black? Or was it a black person saying that we can't call black people black?
Oh, man,
or was it an Asian or Hispanic? I don't know.
But you still call white people white.
Right. But if it don't come from a black person, then like what are we talking about?
Yeah.
If it's a white person that was offended by us calling black people black, then you got to sit the fuck down.
Yeah, fact.
Yeah.
But I mean, you do hear black people. I mean, I have come across, a few black people. Oh, I'm not black. That's just my, that's my color tone or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Like, so I don't know.
Yeah. That's crazy.
You just start calling us the light browns.
The light browns.
The light browns.
The almonds. The almonds.
Yeah.
That
was your nickname in prison.
Not the
My nickname wasn't almond.
It was almond.
It wasn't.
Almond. It was almond.
It was actually peanut, to be honest.
It's the same thing.
Pause.
Almond, peanut.
It's the same thing.
It's not.
Almond, peanut.
Yep.
That because I resembled a guy who
It was like Pete
Call me
Dash.
almond. Call me
Nah,
almond.
nigga.
It was a Pete Dash nut.
Well, no.
You saw almond.
No.
He's a small piece of leather.
Yeah. That shit was hilarious. That's crazy, man.
Yeah, bullshit, man.
What's the word though, fellas?
What's up, man?
How we feeling?
Good, bro. Good.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Shout out to Miss Marvelous.
Happy birthday.
Yes, indeed, Mrs. Action. You guys, man. Yeah, both. Yeah, be quiet.
Jinx,
You have to be quiet.
What?
You cannot talk for the show.
Yeah.
I jinxed you.
You jinxed
can't
you.
talk.
I don't live in that world. I don't live in that world that you guys live in. I'm sorry.
Technically, I'm supposed to pinch you right now.
Technically,
I'm gonna pinch you.
know what?
Gonna pinch you back.
You know what?
That's not in the rule book.
Technically, you might be cursing around, to be honest.
What do you mean?
Have you noticed, like, I don't know, if, like, every time I'm on social media, you get put on game as far as the things we used to say as a child that's really, like, look at the origin, it was, like, demonic, right? So, like, knock on wood, right? They say if you knock on wood, you're really knocking, like, for spirits and just, like, a demonic, you know what I'm saying?
Talking about.
So the fact that you're saying jinx, like, what's that?
It could be terrible.
I mean, I still say bread and butter if we split the pole.
I do too.
Yeah, I do too.
Y'all say bread and butter?
Yeah, absolutely.
There's very few
bread and butter.
superstitions I believe in. That's one. Splitting the pole is one.
And thanks to Wayne Hogwood and Madeline, like now when I go under yellow light, I
used to. I stopped.
Wayne used to do that shit.
Wait, hold on.
Shout out to Money too.
Why?
If you're running through a yellow light, like when you about to basically run a red light,
Yeah.
you kiss your hand, kiss the ceiling real quick.
yeah.
That's
It's
crazy.
like coverage.
It has to be yellow though. You have to go under while it's yellow.
No
Yeah,
doubt.
not like the red light that I ran today.
Yeah, you did run a red light.
I run red lights all the time.
That's crazy.
Yeah, there is all types of old sayings.
I'm like DMX and Belly.
Running the red light.
Absolutely.
Nah, what was the? I was gonna say one. Ring Around the Rosie.
Well,
I know what that's about.
I know that's demonic.
Yeah.
What's that
No, it's
about?
not demonic.
It's not demonic.
It's about the Black Plague.
It's about the
Ring Around the Rosie was it was the sign that you had the plague. Pocket full of posies.
What about the ashes we all fall down part?
Pocket full of posies was so that you wouldn't your dead body wouldn't stink. Ashes is when they burn the dead bodies because they didn't want to pass the plague around.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't want them to turn into White Walkers.
Ashes to ashes, they all fall back.
They didn't want them to turn into White Walkers. I think that's what it was.
It could have been. But yeah.
It's amazing how confident we be. Like when we're talking about certain things that we like that said, I know that's demonic. It's not.
It's not demonic at all.
I was confident as fuck.
It was so
It's not
confident.
demonic.
I was
about the Black
Why
Plague.
do we do that?
It's a song about the Black Plague.
And I can explain like my reasoning behind it. Like I believed it.
You
I
were
was
so
like, yeah,
ready.
for sure. Yeah.
Oh yeah, ashes. It's got to be demonic.
Why did we do that?
We all
bro?
fall down. We going to hell.
Exactly. Oh yeah, the ashes? No, bro. That's just like to prevent.
What? Did y'all play? I know Paul did. Did y'all play Doorknob back in the day?
Oh yeah,
That's a brutal game, bro.
Nah,
Oh my God.
Nothing's more brutal than Letter B. Letter B is by far the worst game ever.
I don't know. Doorknob
Yes.
is like if you fart, you got.
You ever play doorknob?
If you fart, you got to run and touch a doorknob. And
yeah.
until you find a doorknob
You
to
get
touch, niggas just
pounding
punish
you, bro. Yeah, you know
Like
play that.
on the way, you'd be
Absolutely.
fucked.
Doorknob.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
I don't know.
Yeah.
There's nothing but open chest. That was one of them.
Yeah, open
was
chest.
crazy.
Open
too.
chest.
Nah,
Open chest.
that
Open
Crazy.
chest is wild.
That's
dog,
wild.
because you got me walking around with my arms folded.
First of all,
Like,
you don't like me. Just say that. There's no reason why you're punching in my chest. That doesn't prove anything.
That's why Letter B was so good, because Letter B was open chest mixed with a little bit of thought behind it. Like you actually had to think. You couldn't say no word that began with the letter B. And if you did and you didn't say letter B afterwards, kind of like pause to catch yourself, then
True.
somebody was open for one free lick. And me and Paul was from the same cloth, so we were assholes. We would stash them jumps. Like a lot of people would hear that. They would hear you and they would say,
you would save them up like a savings account.
Yeah, we would stash them jumps. So you say something right now, we'll be like, oh, bet, okay, cool, keep talking, and we're gonna wait till we go upstairs. And as soon as we go upstairs, I catch you sleep.
You gonna hit me 6 times. You hit me 6 times.
Nah, I'm not gonna hit you 6 times, but I'm gonna catch you for the one. I'm like, nah, 6 minutes ago you said about.
True.
Exactly.
True.
Yeah, because you're standing there, we're gonna be like, bro, I haven't talked for 5 minutes. So why the fuck did you just hit me? Oh no, it was 10 minutes ago. You said something.
Yeah, and it's always something that you can totally remember. Like, damn, I did say that shit. You know what I mean? It wasn't like niggas was like, you know.
If we play now, we would fuck Nick up because Nick puts a B in front of the C.
Yeah. We had to play let us see.
Jeez Louise. That's crazy.
Maybe there'll come a time when I won't be sad and lonely.
I'd like to welcome y'all to another awesome episode of A-Man Say Man. This your boy P. It's good.
Yeah, Nick G over this motherfucker.
No question.
Yes,
Remy?
Hello.
As
Sorry,
he
I
sips.
thought we was going the old school way. Paul did all the intro.
Yeah,
No question. What's good, Steffi?
I
might
nigga's inconsistent, man.
Inconsistency.
How you doing?
Yeah.
Just being organic, man.
I wasn't prepared.
Yeah,
My bad.
that was me. I think
That was
I
Nick who
false
threw it
started.
off,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Rem the model in the building.
Yeah.
Yeah, Steph News. Nigga said Nick G in this motherfucker. Nick talk like he in a cipher or something.
That's
talking
crazy.
about letter
Old
B's
block,
and shit.
bang.
Yeah, all that shit.
Yo, have y'all watched the documentary on Freaknik?
Yes, I
Bro.
seen that a minute ago.
Yeah, I saw it a minute ago.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
That shit was off the chain.
Yeah,
that joint's
I've
wild.
actually
That's-
seen actual footage. Like my cousin Bugs.
Word.
He graduated in '95 from Hilton,
Okay.
and he went to Clark Atlanta University.
Gotcha.
And he used to come home and have like, cause he was a mass comm major, like, you know what I'm saying. So he was all into film and shit. So
Heard
he had his
you.
own camera and all that shit.
Oh, he was lit.
Oh yeah, he was showing me videos and shit. Like he would show me videos. I'm 95. What? I'm like 11 years old.
No doubt. So he started going when things started like going left.
We're going left a little bit. Yeah.
Because when I watched, mind you, did not even know Freaknik started from people from DC.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? Which was awesome.
And it was just a picnic,
Picnic with like
music.
thousands and thousands of people.
Yeah.
Which makes you wonder, how did it turn into...
Good.
What it was.
But I'm gonna tell you how it got there, right? And you see the footage, you see the clip, and as soon as I seen it, I said it's a wrap. So mind you, from '83 when it started to like '94, which people rave about was like the best one. You know, it was still like collegiate, like you know what I'm saying, like young black prestigious kids getting an education and having a great time.
And the DC area, like for real, like ran like my wife Ebony, she graduated from Clark.
Right.
So, you know, it's a heavy DC, Maryland, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like area down, like,
Presence.
presence down
Yeah.
there.
But 95, 96, they see you see this clip, right? And it's a dude, gotta be at least 38, getting an interview. And she's the reporter's like, so what are you doing? Why are you coming down? Well, I just want to be a part of it. But you see it in his eyes.
He's lurking.
He's lurking, bro.
He's lurking,
This
bro.
nigga's like 38 at least, bro. And I'm like, my nigga, what we doing? Like, why are you coming down here? But I'm like, oh, that's us.
Yeah.
He was
That's-
probably 20 the whole time.
I mean, but
Could have
still,
been 20, but he looked mad old. But
you know how it was back then.
further on, you start seeing footage of old motherfuckers being there, wilding, right? Then you see Luke. You know what I'm saying? Because at the same time, he's got his whole thing popping off with the ass shaking and whatnot. Once he gets involved, it becomes hypersexualized, bro. Like, it's insane. It's
Uncle
insane.
Luke do.
Yeah, Luke could do that.
No doubt. No, and it looked mad fun. But, bro, man, like, they show
the 90s, think about that shit. Like, you had Adina Howard.
Oh, yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Freak like
Like,
whatever.
yeah, like-
Yeah.
All that. Even SWV. SWV was on some motherfucking side chick shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. When you listen to them lyrics,
Yeah, we listened to the lyrics. It's like, yeah, they was always trying to fuck with somebody else's nigga.
no doubt.
You know what I'm saying? So,
And they were talking about that shit on NPR recently. They did a Tiny Desk.
Yeah,
and,
I seen that
The
joint,
main, the
Coco.
she's like pretty much exploiting that. Like she's like, yeah, you know, girl, you know how we used to do and whatnot. But she's talking about like shit like that.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, but Freaknik was crazy. I seen footage when I was like I said, 11, 12 years old. My cousin was down that joint. And like my older cousins, like I know my cousin Ron and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he would go down there to Atlanta. Like, dude, I think like 95, bro.
Lit.
95, 90, like Atlanta
Bro,
is
lit.
popping. He down that joint, Clark. that's before Morris Brown was I guess not credited no more.
Okay.
Because it's right there. You had Morris Brown, Spellman, Clark,
And Morehouse.
and Morehouse, all in the
Yeah.
same right there. It's all walking like in the same yard, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, no.
campus is the same.
My cousin graduated from Morehouse, and
Yeah.
I would say this: just walking on that campus and looking at the young brothers getting their education, it was so fucking infectious, bro. Like you wanted to go back to school. I swear to God, I'm like, I'm signing up.
and that joint's in the
niggas
hood.
was-
So why you ain't go? Why you ain't sign up?
I mean, it was, I don't know. Had a fever for a week. Got back to work, and it was reality hit me, bro.
Yeah,
That's all.
that joint's in the hood too.
Yeah.
Dream deferred.
Pretty much. But yo, Freaknik, my nigga, if I could be there, if there's a part of my timeline that I wish I was a part of, it would have been Freaknik.
Oh, man. Daryl.
It looks
was
so
for me on-
lit, bro.
Remember Daryl? I know you remember Daryl.
Of course.
Daryl, the one that I remember 7th grade. He the one, the first person that ever told me about motherfucking Freaknik. I think he wore like a Freaknik t-shirt. I was like, the fuck is that? He was like, oh man, where I'm from in Georgia, we got this thing called Freaknik.
Bro,
Freak. I was like,
it looks so
okay.
crazy,
Sound fine.
man. And I'm talking, I might like, and I ain't even talking about like as far as like being raunchy and whatnot and pulling women's pants down, which is what was happening
Yep,
later on in the
100%.
years. I'm just talking about just the atmosphere, like the environment,
Yeah.
especially like in the early stages. Like, there's nothing better than me than someone getting an education and wilding at the same time. Like, you can't beat that, bro.
Yeah, nah, I just being down there in the 2000s.
Yeah,
Like, yo, it was popping during that time. That's when the actual Atlanta music started bumping.
Oh, no
You had,
question.
Lil Jon and all that shit. Like, yo.
Oh, yeah.
And then my first year down there during 03, the All-Star game was down there. It was
Gotcha.
Jordan's last year. Jordan down there, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was crazy. Like, my introduction to Atlanta was
I can only
fucking
imagine,
crazy.
bro.
And I'm 18 years old and I can't really fuck with everything, you know what I'm saying? All
Yeah.
that shit. And I'm playing basketball, so nigga wouldn't let us do nothing, but yeah.
What's like that now? Like, what is there anything that compares to Freaknik now?
Memories, bro. That's all we have, my G. Like, I think about the Unifest, right? Like,
Yeah, Unifest.
But it's not gonna be like that.
Virginia
4th of
Beach?
July, Virginia Beach used to be.
I
yeah,
don't know.
they don't do that no more though.
Nah, they don't.
They don't. We don't really have like.
I remember. I know motherfuckers you talking about how Bike Week was crazy and shit. And,
I never went to a Bike Week.
Daytona Beach?
Daytona and in South
yeah,
Carolina.
South Carolina. Yeah.
JR got stories about Bike Week, but I never been down there.
Yeah, man. It's I don't know. I feel like it's something that we gotta do again.
Yeah, the closest thing I feel like is like what are them jumps? The Trill Electros and the Broccoli Fest.
Yeah,
Shit
yeah,
like
yeah,
that. That's
yeah.
the closest you're gonna get to something like that
Broccoli
nowadays.
Fest
That's
coming
coming
up,
up. Yeah,
too.
next weekend.
That's what you think about.
Tickets
It's
like $180.
exactly.
It goes up every year.
Life has changed.
Every year.
We went to like the first two.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
did.
like crazy
It
or
was
not.
at- and then
I
she was at
actually wanted to
Bullpen.
take. I wanted
That
to
shit
take
was at the
Cam.
Bullpen.
Yeah, no, that was Trill Electro.
Trill Electro was at
Yeah,
the Bullpen.
Trill Electro
joint,
was.
yeah.
Broccoli. I forgot where Broccoli was. Broccoli was somewhere else. That's what Cam performed. Me and Paul had to leave because it got a little scary at nighttime.
No question.
I feel like I was there too, but I feel like I left before y'all.
Yeah, probably exactly. That's
That's when the
think
niggas outside of the gate
Yeah.
started chanting gang.
All you heard was like all Southeast or whatever.
And the whole time,
Northwest.
I think they were just upset because they couldn't get in.
Nah, they
that
were
shit was
in.
wild.
They were like
They in?
next pause. Yeah,
Oh
they were
yeah,
next to us.
At that point, when we were there, when Cam was on and shit, like yo, we looked around because, like you said, I think we was deep as shit when we first got there. It was like 20.
Kevin Mom was out there.
Kevin and Manny and them, everybody was
yeah.
out there. And it was like 20 deep out there, Joe, easy. And
And then it was
Good
two.
time.
then the
You
night
know?
just faded out, and it was just me and Paul. And again, I think Cam was still performing. And then we started hearing the all 24s and the all Southeast. And it was like, wait a minute, hold on.
yeah. This
And we
is
looked around, it was like, wait, 1, 2, 74, 84, 22. Yeah, nah,
It's time to go.
it's just about time.
Yeah, man.
About it.
But that's the difference though between like the venues and like the Freakniks and
Truth.
you know what I mean? Like it's free. That's what it should be about. People coming together and just having a good time and just vibing of energy, bro.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
Couple fights break out. It's all a part of the.
it's all part of it.
part of the experience, man.
Absolutely. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
But there is a dude who has revamped it because they do Freaknik now. But I think it's called Freaknik with something else. But like it's like a concert. You know what I'm saying?
They try to
More-
take it back to the roots.
Yeah.
What it was, yeah.
Absolutely,
Only too
man.
many gays now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Atlanta.
Atlanta is crazy, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well,
That's
we
it.
just lost 12 followers.
Shout out to them. I'm just saying, like I don't have no problem with it.
It comes with the territory. You know what I mean?
Minus
It
12.
was, hold up. It was this group of niggas twerking on the beach in
Oh
Honduras.
my! I'm so glad I missed that.
I'm so glad I missed that
Yo.
too, bro.
Yo,
What was
Like
that?
Ramona came up to me. She was like, "Yo, should I go get the kids?" 'Cause
It was right next
Should
to
we let them see this? Like I'm talking about nigga.
Damn.
Like Sexy Red type vibes down. It's like what's going on, man?
Yeah, crazy. What the fuck?
Oh, remember Steph said if Paul was here, he'd be having a fit right.
Goddamn right. You're goddamn right. I done do synonym, bro. You gotta go, man.
That nigga said if Paul was here, he'd be having a fit right now.
Holy water,
What? Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Miracle
spring water?
the blood of Christ.
I would have played some gospel music quick, bro. some Kurt Franklin. Stomp.
Nah, you can't play. They gonna turn up the stomp.
Yeah, I can't play that, man.
Turn them up.
That's crazy. That's crazy. man.
Tell me if you know someone that needs Jesus.
Oh, shit. They walked by me one time too. I was sitting on the chair by myself. I said, yo.
Man, we can't keep talking about haunted doors, man. Come on, man.
Shit.
Nick's still in depression.
Man,
Yeah. Got the
Yeah,
blue,
we-
got the blues.
But that shit is real.
Yeah, I mean, my first day back was bad. After that, I was good.
Post vacation depression is a real.
It should be cool next week. Next week, I got the first week, last week out the way. You know, like yeah. All right, now it's back to business.
Yep.
Yeah, you reached that point after vacation where it feels like you were never even there.
Yeah.
Yeah, right, exactly.
It's like, wait, how long ago was that?
All right, when I look at the pictures and shit, I be like, damn, yo, like I want to go back, bro. I ain't saving this moment long enough. I feel like shit, but it's all good.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's all good.
Time, bro.
Yeah, time, man.
Shit just
That's like I said, I wish
flying.
it was fucking Groundhog Day, bro. I wish I had those 4 days back like it was Groundhog Day. every as soon as that shit we about to leave, you know, I'm fucking wake up.
Hit a little
Just
rewind
getting
button
it.
real quick.
Just got to plan another trip. That's all.
Yeah, that's all.
Mhm.
Damn.
Yeah.
If that was an option, would you take that?
What?
Well,
To have a groundhog experience?
Yeah, in Roatan, yes.
Yeah.
If I could,
Right.
Can
if
I-
I
can
could
I-
pick,
If you could pick.
And can I turn it off whenever I want?
Nah, I have to be like the movie. Just restarts, right?
So
Just have to-
every
Nah, but
day.
yeah, but
so
he-
you just got to figure it out, though.
Figure it out.
There's a way to
But
get
I-
up out of there. If it's like the movie, there's a way to get up out of there.
I would
You just
say
got to figure it out.
I would say every 4 days it restarts.
Well, I mean, that's beautiful for Roatan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
Hell yeah.
gorgeous for
You know,
Roatan.
you wake up, but you also are conscious that hey, this shit is about to restart. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
So how? Yeah, why not?
Yeah, why not?
Like how? You know, that'd be dope.
Right, I still got my job. I still got everything.
Yeah, but you can't.
But it's
get,
Groundhog Day.
but you
You're not
can't
coming back
get.
home?
You're not coming back home.
I'm not coming back home.
Eventually
yeah.
you will.
Yeah, eventually I will.
Nah, we're not gonna follow the rules of the
Eventually-
movie.
Oh, the rules of the
What is-
movie say that I can get out at some point.
Yeah, well, this is
Oh, I'm
Paul's
stuck
movie.
for in Paul's movie. I'm stuck
No,
forever.
exactly.
Yeah.
Forever.
Yeah, you just it's 4 days restart.
No.
No,
Yeah, nah. Yeah. It's gonna have to stop.
I hear you. Speaking of stop, hey man,
Say man.
yo, Biden.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I know last week we got into it and, you know, the whole Trump assassination and whatnot and blah, blah, blah. But, you know, a lot of motherfuckers is asking them to step down, bro. You know what I mean? Obama himself, you know, made a call to the God and was like, look, might be time.
Yeah.
So if he steps down, it's Kamala.
Yeah, but it's been a lot of controversy with her too. Recently, not this past week. She had like 300 donors. I'm not sure the details, but the donors rather upset with her. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think they will want her to replace Biden. I think right now, as far as the Republicans, they're asking for the Democrats just to, hey, you know, vote for a Republican that can beat Trump.
And that's the thing. That's like they've been so focused on Joe Biden running, right? And the whole thing the whole time should have been, what is the best avenue to defeat this nigga?
Trump?
Yeah, to defeat him.
Gotcha.
What's the best option to defeat this nigga? Then they should have did it. They had 4 years to figure this shit out, and now all of a sudden, in the late night hour,
But shit, they thought that
they're
this
trying
nigga
to
was
figure
gonna
out
go
who's
to
going to
jail.
replace this.
yeah,
nigga,
they
huh?
thought his legal troubles were going to put his ass in jail.
They probably was counting on his ass getting locked
Yeah,
up.
facts.
No question.
That was it. Like they, you know, when he was indicted, all that found guilty, all that shit. They probably thought it was it for that nigga.
Right.
So they was like, let that shit play out itself, probably. You know what I'm saying? Instead of trying to find out another, because if that nigga got locked up, it's probably clean walk for Biden again.
Is Kamala a better option than Joe Biden? I hate calling her Kamala. I just want to say Kamala.
Yeah,
That's what I said last week, and I got scolded.
I know. I came at you for it. I
You did.
apologize.
It's okay. I appreciate that.
I'm gonna call her
I
Kamala.
apologize.
Is it?
I don't know. Again, I don't know too much about Kamala Harris. I don't know too much about her.
I just know she throw parties at her house.
That's it. But when you got Nancy Pelosi, like
she
I
wear a
said,
cat suit.
Can we go? Can we get an invite to it?
yeah, Coffee done went this last year.
Lit too. Look, late night political parties probably be all
Probably
good.
crazy.
You already know, bro. Can you? Come on now.
Hey
You
guys,
talk
anybody
about
got some below?
Baking soda.
Below.
Baking soda.
you think Diddy's parties was crazy?
Oh man,
Oh, wait a minute, wait a
man,
minute,
there's
wait a
so
minute.
much, probably so much coke in them parties.
Man, they do what? I mean, why not? Why
no.
not?
We already know Biden's son was a
Coke,
cokehead.
yeah, if not a cartel leader.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise.
a fucking mule.
Exactly.
He's a mule.
Oh man.
All right. That's why you letting his ass stay in there.
Yeah, man.
I'm not getting that nigga out. Fuck
Yeah.
that
Did you
shit.
just bust ass? What was that?
Nah, that was
Doorknob.
No, doorknob.
Fuck you up. Fuck you up.
That'll be insane.
Gotta get there.
Blood. Hey, yo, you talk a lot about farting, nigga.
No, no.
Right. All right.
Is she a better option though?
What?
Kamala?
Farts?
Yeah, really.
Nah.
I don't know, man.
I don't think so,
We
man.
don't have any good options in my
We
opinion
don't.
right
Yeah.
now.
I mean, is this a good time to have a black president? I mean, a black female president, excuse me.
Mm-mm.
Well, she ain't gonna beat Trump, so
She'll
it doesn't
lose.
matter.
She's gonna lose.
Doesn't matter. She's
Yeah.
not gonna beat Trump.
She's gonna lose.
Yeah, nah.
Because she's gonna lose additional votes to people to just refuse to put a vote for a woman and da. She's gonna lose those votes too.
Yep.
So
Yeah. I mean, she's fucked two ways. She's
'Cause
black, she's a
Hillary-
female.
right.
Hillary
And-
should have won the first time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Fuck,
Hillary
nah.
should have won the first time before Trump. Instead of Trump. Like, yeah.
I think
2016.
with Kamala, I think there's a lot of black people on the fence.
Mm.
Right now. Like, there's a lot of black people on the fucking fence that can go either way. And that whole mass incarceration thing that she played a big part in is going to lose a certain percentage of the black vote, I feel like. So, and I think it's too late in the game anyway. How you going to change?
It's way too late in the game.
It's way too late in the game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Switch up candidates and do all this shit. Like, yeah.
We talking November, my nigga.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be before you know it. Thanksgiving.
It's gonna be I don't know, man. I kind of see Biden winning, but with the whole Palestine
prescription you got in them glasses, nigga.
uh,
To see Biden winning.
Those are personality glasses.
no, these are real glasses. All my glasses are prescription. I don't
Personality classes.
I don't know, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough for Biden to win.
I mean, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Donald Trump is going to do what Donald Trump does. Like, he's going to get the votes that he's going to get. He's the fucking president. He's the next president. Unless they figure out some legal way that he can't fucking run, he's the president.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that.
I don't know, bro.
I don't wanna agree with that.
I just hope my vote counts.
It's
It's never counted less.
they had a what state was that? Bloody hell. I was on Instagram and this officer, he had responded to a call. He goes to the house and it's a black woman and what happens? Make a long story short, he shoots her for no reason.
Mm.
And with Trump saying that he's gonna give immunity to cops. Is it immunity or impunity?
Immunity.
Immunity, excuse me.
Impunity.
Pew pew
Pew.
pew pew.
That's a big deal. Because, you remember a few years ago, that's all you was hearing about on social media. A colored person being shot by a cop, right? So if Trump, when he gets elected, he's going to give immunity to cops, that's like open air, bro.
Yeah, that is opening.
You know what I mean? And that type of situation just happened recently.
Yeah, that would not be a good thing in any way, shape, or form.
So it's like, yeah, Trump is going to win, but man, it might be war out here, a civil war. Especially with Prop 25 and all that bullshit that's coming with that.
Yeah.
What's Prop 25, Paul?
Yeah. What is it?
It's just a bunch of shit that deals with white supremacy, right?
But I mean,
That's the best you got.
Yeah, that's the best.
all
You
I
that
mean,
information
you
got.
can't propose.
You can't
Okay.
drop the joint.
You can't drop pro.
So you're not educated on it. Is what you're saying?
Let me finish. Okay.
He skimmed through
Pretty
it.
much it's gonna take away a lot of rights for colored people, even women. I can't really go into the details, but there's a lot of shit that if you were to talk about it, it wouldn't sit well with you.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not just for Trump, but any Republican candidate that wins the presidency.
Word.
So, I mean, you can look it up.
When's the next gun show, man?
The next gun show?
Yeah, because I'm like I need to strap up.
Shit, nigga. Guns ain't going nowhere. What you talking about? That's the last thing they're going to do away with. Guns ain't going nowhere, Playboy. You good. They probably be even cheaper the next few years.
Word.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, I don't know, man. This about to be like the worst presidential election in history to me, for real.
It's gonna be bad.
Yeah.
When's the next debate?
Should it even
Anybody
be
know?
one?
Nope.
I mean, they got to make it for the first one. First one was trash.
I ain't even watch it.
Oh man, comical, bro.
But hasn't there been one after the first one? Am I bugging?
I don't know.
I don't
I must
know,
have missed it then, because I've only seen one.
I don't think they can make up for it. Like his mental capacity is what it is at this point. Like there's no making up for that shit.
Yeah.
They probably are scared as hell of the next debate. They have to be. There's no fucking way they're not like, yo, this nigga's gonna drop the ball again, because he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We shall see.
Yeah. What we got next, bro?
Hey man.
Say man.
I don't know. Sports talk, man.
Sports
My
talk.
boy Bronny. He's
Bronny.
doing his little 1-2 right in the summer league games and all that. You know?
I have not been catching none of that shit, dog. I'm ready
Yeah?
for football.
Nah.
Just sports. I'm ready for football season.
Well, I know Rem, you had posed a question online.
Yeah, well, it wasn't really a question. I was just basically saying that the number 2 pick in the draft, Alex Sarr, I think his name is, hasn't really been playing well. He went 0 for 15 in one game, for like 1 for 6 in another game. And I haven't seen a single post about that.
And that's trash.
I haven't seen a single comment about that in any way, shape, or form. But if the 55th pick in the NBA draft, and mind you, there's only 2 rounds, and there's only roughly 60 picks in the NBA draft. If the 55th pick, Bronny James, went 0 for 15, they would have his fucking head. And I just find it interesting that it's so like the hatred
he's not
is
NBA material. Man.
Yeah. All right. So
the hatred's so bad for his dad that it's been carried over to his son.
So I'm gonna tell you where it has been talked about at 106.7 The Fan.
True.
The local sports.
Yeah,
talk.
because they're wizards. They're covering the Wizards.
Yeah, so they've talked about should we be concerned about Alex Sarr and things of that nature.
Right.
After watching some of these joints, so I've heard some of the criticism about the second pick.
Yeah.
But I feel you nationally, nobody's even checking for the Wizards. I think that's what it is. Also too, and nobody giving a fuck about the Wizards.
Yeah, but still, like
I feel you, number 2 pick, and nobody knew who this draft. It wasn't like this draft was full of stars.
No, this draft was trash.
You know what I'm saying? So Alex Sarr wasn't. I mean, he's a good player in college, but he wasn't like somebody that was like a Zion or somebody big name that went number 2 that they're gonna have their eyes on. Niggas don't give a fuck about this nigga.
Yeah, but still, like it's still the number 2 pick in the draft. It's just crazy to me. And then, like I said, I posted a jump just basically saying what I said on Facebook. I got 19 comments. Out of the 19 comments, not a single one mentioned Alex Sarr's name. They were all Bronny.
To your point.
To my point, 100%. Like,
Yeah.
why? I just don't understand.
I mean, it's just a name. It's a name and his dad.
All right. So Paul asked a question coming up. Whose fault is that? Like, whose fault is it that Bronny is getting so much negative press?
I would say, I don't know.
It's not. So I would say it's
Negative press.
It's fans. It's the fans. It's not media. That's because media is not putting negative press out there on him. Not like that. Most of the people that are saying he doesn't belong in the league and most of at this point especially are fans.
But if the media would just let Bronny fly under the radar like a 55th pick is supposed to, then we wouldn't be here.
Like Gary Payton II, like Kenya Martin Jr., like everybody else.
But they cover this nigga.
I wouldn't say it's Braun's fault. It's just the name. It's just the expectation. That's all it is. I think just people place expectations on people that, you know, like just because, you came from that. Like it could, if Jordan's son, if you knew about Jordan's son as a little youngin', like if LeBron and Jordan had the same type of similar lifestyle or I guess scope as to say, like, you know, put Jordan in LeBron's shoes right now.
Right.
He's growing up. He got a wife. He ain't never been no bullshit. He got these kids just falling behind him. They going through the camp, the AAUs and shit now, like Melo's son, all that shit, whatever. Jordan's son would have the same shit.
But Jordan's sons did that.
Jordan's son played college basketball.
Both of them did
I know, and he had better numbers than LeBron's son.
Probably.
Well, yeah, they played more.
But I mean, I'm just saying, period. But nobody had their eyes on Jordan's kids like that. Like, yo, he's going to be the next thing.
Because they sucked.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's LeBron, yo. It's LeBron.
It's partially LeBron. I mean, one is because of how big LeBron is, pause.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, LeBron did also say that Bronny could start in the NBA right now. He said that at one point.
He did.
Because of him.
Well, no, it's not just because of him, because we talked about it on the way up. There was teams that wanted to draft. Now, what their motive was, not 100% sure. Probably could have been jersey sales, could have been helpful to, whatever, just get the name, try to get LeBron to your team, whatever the case was. There was multiple teams that Rich Paul had to say, yo, don't draft Bronny, because if you do, we going to send him to Australia, because they wanted to draft Bronny before 55. So it's not like it was the only option was to go to the Lakers. There was other teams that were interested in him.
So what are we really saying then?
I just don't understand. My thing is, all right, as a father, put myself in LeBron's shoes. Yes, I would want the same thing for my child.
100%.
Right, but the question is,
anybody that says different, you full of shit.
Yeah.
cool, but did Bronny want that, right? And that's when it comes back to responsibility, right? That fact that LeBron, even though he wanted his son to play with him, at the end of the day, he should have been aware of what was going to come with that, right?
What child would want to play in the NBA with their father?
Many.
I don't
You know what kind
imagine-
of pressure that is, my G?
Yeah, but
knowing that if I play with my dad, there's a strong percentage that I might not even get no rec time anyway.
He wasn't going to get no burn regardless.
No doubt. But I'm just saying, just from a child's perspective, if I play ball, I want to play ball. I want to be involved. Yes, my dad, he runs it, but I still want to do my part.
It's almost
It
like
didn't
passing
matter.
down the family business, my nigga.
Yeah, that's fine. But do you think as a Bronny's what, 18, 17? You think he's thinking of
19.
He's
19. You think he's, thinking about that?
I think it would be with his father. If you had a father like the fucking LeBron, he's a billionaire, bro.
What does
you
that
think
gotta-
he's not passing down his knowledge to his kids?
I don't know. As far as
And not a positive, because he's a role model to
yeah,
every
but to
motherfucking
pass it
everybody
down
else.
and to conceptualize and understand what LeBron,
He probably has more insight to what the fuck LeBron's doing than everybody else does because he's in the house with him.
I don't really think it matters. I mean, I think if he'd have gone to a different team, the coverage probably wouldn't have been this much, but it still would have been
a lot.
way more than you deserve for a 55th pick.
100%.
That's why I got to
Yeah.
put part of it on the media, because they're covering this nigga as if he was a top 3 pick. If
that's
I
true.
go to ESPN right now,
So we something about Bronny.
if they played last night, it was Bronny James pass for a dunk. Well, we never gave a fuck ever in life
Ever.
about a nigga being the 55th pick making a good pass.
And he didn't even get that much pub playing you. I didn't even see him play. I didn't no highlights or nothing of this nigga playing USC last year.
yeah, but
was
if
hurt half
Bronny
the
doesn't
time, so.
if Bronny doesn't get coverage, does that tamper with LeBron's
No,
empire?
No. Fuck no. What?
No.
No.
Tamper with his empire.
I mean, not.
No,
empire
because I'm
that's
gonna tell you this. Bryce
extreme.
Bryce is better
Bryce
than
can go.
Bryce is better than Bronny.
But that was
Bryce is
obvious
going-
2 years ago.
Right, everybody knew that.
That was clear 2 years ago.
Yeah, the
Got
younger
you.
brother's about to come through and fuck shit up.
Got you.
Him and Cayenne,
Yeah.
Melo's son.
Yeah, yo, Cayenne looks nice. He looks nice.
Bryce actually gonna get LeBron's height.
Yeah,
It looks like,
Right.
He's,
and he can go.
yeah.
Yeah, he gonna be solid.
yeah. So his name, it's almost like the Ball brothers. Pause. You know what I'm saying? You know.
What's their name? You don't got to say pause. Like
Oh yeah, I feel you. I
the
mean,
name is Ball.
Yeah, their name is.
I feel you. Yeah,
What is that name?
The name is Ball.
I mean,
Stinks
I'm still to this person. I would never say the sporting goods store. It's Richards.
It's Richards.
Okay.
So you know,
I just ordered from Dick's the other day, actually.
yeah. Cool.
Got some balls.
You got some balls, some dicks. Dick sells balls.
I got balls.
Jesus.
You can go to Dick's and get some balls.
You guys ever been to BJ's?
Go to
I wonder if
Richards,
they got
yeah.
That's I've never fucking thought of that. That's crazy.
BJ the Balls.
You guys are,
What's
Real
crazy?
Jobs wholesales?
Yeah.
Wholesaler? I'm never shopping there again. Well,
Wow.
maybe I am.
yeah.
From Bryce to-
Staples has Staples. I mean, why wouldn't BJ's have BJ's? You know.
That is wild. BJ's, they dropped the ball.
We on fire right now, guys.
That segue, Bryce to Balls, is crazy.
Bryce the
Whoa.
ball. Whoa.
Bryce the balls.
That's
It's Nick's
crazy.
fault. You said he talked about the brothers.
I don't know what's going on.
He was talking about the brothers.
BJ, they are selling dicks sucking at wholesale price.
Whoa.
That's what's going on at
Yo,
BJ.
all right.
That's
Relax,
Okay.
man. Relax.
Yeah.
Wow.
About that.
And you got an ID card. So you got membership. You got to get a membership.
Yeah, you do. You do gotta get a membership.
whole time in plain sight.
Right?
Right on
No
that.
wonder you gotta get the membership.
I don't think I've ever been to BJ's. Is BJ's like Costco?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same shit.
And Sam's Club, all of them the same.
Yeah, I never been to BJ's before.
Yeah.
That's wild, man.
Yeah, my dogs are tripping. Somebody must have came to
Oh.
the house.
That's
Hey.
all right. They just want to be Cleveland Brown fans. We know. We get it.
Football, man. It's football season, man. Can't wait. Training camp about to start.
Jay Daniels gonna be good.
Think James Dan's going to be great.
We're gonna be solid.
I'm just, every time I hear my phone go doo-doo-doo, I'm waiting to see Brandon Ayuk is being traded for.
But they're saying it's not gonna happen. But
Yeah, it's
I
not
feel
going.
you. I mean, if it does, I'm excited. But if it does, I hope it's us. If it doesn't,
I hope it's Cleveland.
well, he wants to be in DC.
Yeah, is he with DC or Pittsburgh?
I've heard because he played with what's
Yeah,
it called, Arizona
yeah,
State. or
Arizona
something like
It's,
that.
it's definitely a game changer for us.
And our general manager was assistant general manager that drafted him in
Right,
San Francisco.
changes the game for us because now it puts everybody in the right slot. Because
Yep.
Terry, to me, is
I feel you too.
a two
a 1A, a
borderline
1B.
one receiver.
Yeah, he's
So
not a one.
if you can get a nigga to
I
put him at the
mean-
2 and put Dotson in the slot,
It's hard to say he's not number one when for the past 3 or 4 seasons he's had 1,000 yards.
he's the number one for us.
Yeah. I mean, but he's in the names that he's with as far as the last receivers that had 1,000 yards for the past 4 years. Devontae Adams, Tyreek Hill. He's in the name. He's in the list. He's top 6, top 7, something like that. With you know what I'm saying. So
I
as far as
get it.
receivers,
Terry.
But somebody got to catch the passes.
yeah.
Yeah, facts.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
you
just
got
all the way
nobody.
around, bro.
So we talking playoffs?
I'm talking, wild card. I'm definitely
Still
talking
over
wild
$50
card.
stuff.
Have you guys always been? You've been a Skins fan, right?
That's personal.
You a Skins fan, Steph?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm a Skins fan, but I became a Skins fan when I moved to Atlanta.
Got you, Steph. You've always been a Skins fan.
No.
No?
I was a Dolphins fan for a second because I was a big Ricky Williams fan. But
Mhm.
other than that, yeah.
You ain't pick up on Ricky Williams to the Dolphins? So you ain't ride with him with the Saints? You went
No.
there early on?
Nah.
You know, when he came back to the Dolphins, he was reinvented. But
Yeah,
I
he was
feel you.
definitely different.
Yeah, I was a 49ers fan for a minute. I was a Ricky Waters fan.
Mm.
So yeah, that was it for me. And then, my grandma was a Skins fan, so you know I was always rooting for him because it's the home team. And I remember them winning the Super Bowl in '91.
I was a Giants fan, then San Fran, and then Skins, and I just hated football.
Yeah,
And then Browns. Yeah.
yeah, but no, we're gonna be tough this year. I think we're gonna be all right. Whole new coaching staff, whole new mentality. We picked up some veterans in the free agent market on defense, and yeah, so I just can't wait to see. First preseason game is August 10th. I'm ready.
That's crazy.
We in the playoffs, so I hope we hope we see y'all later on. You know, if y'all get there, well, we'll be there. I promise you that.
Yo, I want to get tickets to the game, Rem, but it's wifey's birthday.
Oh, true.
October 7th, nigga.
Is
True.
the game in Cleveland?
It's in Washington.
in Washington?
Yeah.
October 7th,
We're
bro.
gonna smoke y'all too.
And it's perfect
y'all
because
said
it's
last year,
still
you lost.
it's not gonna be
That'd
cold.
be $50.
It's not gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? Like usually we play y'all New Year's Eve and shit. Like New Year's or some shit like that. It'd be somewhere late in December or
Yeah,
January. It's October. It's still
Right.
nice weather.
Halfway decent weather.
Oh man.
What y'all going out of town again?
I'm trying to figure out where we about to go because I'm definitely need to get on the motherfucking plane again and this shit.
Oh yeah, you
I'm
got
ready. I'm ready. Yeah, I got that motherfucker, that itch, that
I
bug,
hear
nigga. Yeah.
I hear you.
But I mean,
Well,
it's hurricane season during that time, so
Yeah, they say Haiti is nice this time of year.
nah,
It's
shit.
in the 80s.
Nah,
God,
You ever been
please.
to
it might be
Congo?
somewhere. It might be somewhere in the states. It might be somewhere in the
Everywhere?
states.
The Congo.
Oh God.
Congo.
Definitely,
Democratic Republic? Oh, man. Wow. Chef's kiss.
yeah. I'm definitely not going nowhere. None of that.
That's insane.
If you pop up and say you're going to the Congo,
I mean, why not?
I mean, if I go in that direction, I'm trying to go like Amalfi Coast, nigga. Like it's somewhere over there.
That's in
Italy.
Congo?
No, Italy and all that shit.
Okay.
Greece. It's close, nigga. Africa and Europe are close next to each other.
That's in Congo.
The fuck?
Whole time Hov was talking about the Congo. He was going to
Oh shit. Nigeria, actually. It's in Nigeria.
down there with the gorillas.
Oh, man.
Me, Amy.
Ugly gorilla.
Ugly gorilla, go away.
The city of Zinj.
That shit was
beat the shit out that
hilarious.
nigga.
You know?
Oh, God.
And white gorillas, bro.
Yo, them jokes were ugly.
Yo, savage.
Them shits was savage, bro.
Dick came out.
Me.
Ugly gorilla.
Man. What else we got on the docket, brother?
Oh, man. Amen.
Say, man.
Shit, let's talk about that hustle, man.
Word.
Remember we was talking about earlier about today's hustle versus how we grew up, what we were doing to make a few coins.
As kids.
You know what I mean?
What made me
Yeah.
think about it,
Yeah.
though, with the sparker was I was driving down the block and I saw some kids had a lemonade stand set up. You know, $2 a cup, woo, sitting on the corner. Standard. That's your standard kid hustle. Then I thought about it. I said, well, what's stopping me from setting up a lemonade stand? Let me think about that. That's going to be a license, a food license, a street vendor license, and this, that, and the third.
Permit.
So why is it okay for kids to go ahead and set up a lemonade stand and not be hassled in any way, shape, or form? But if I did the exact same thing, because I'm a grown-ass man, I got to have all these permits and bullshit.
Fact. Kids, the police will walk up and buy lemonade from
Right.
them.
The
They
police
won't say
buy-
shit.
Yeah.
But if I'm doing it, sir, can I see your license and registration for this?
Yo, and they're going to take your profits.
Yeah, profits,
Yeah.
everything. They're going to deem your lemonade unsafe.
Right.
Yeah, after they frisk you and plant drugs in you. That's what's going to happen, bro.
Awful.
Let's be real, though. What adult is out here, with a lemonade stand?
But
If you are an adult,
Come
selling
on,
lemonade,
bro.
you're a pedophile.
That too, or, you're homeless.
wait. Time out. Niggas sell waters on the street all day.
It's all day,
That's
bro.
different.
Yeah.
Oh, that's different?
Flowers, nigga.
Right, flowers.
Valentine's
That's
Day is
different. Well,
flowers.
guess what?
and-
They're not.
Wasn't we just in Honduras where they were selling pre-cut mango and empanadas made at the crib?
That's how they
And then
live
walking
out there.
again. What I'm saying is, why the man got to be homeless and poor because he's selling lemonade on
Let me
the
ask you a
block?
question.
I
people
didn't
do
say
that
he was
for a
homeless
living.
or poor. I said he was a pedophile.
Don't point at me.
You said pedophile, correct?
You did say pedophile, but would you take a cup of lemonade from adult?
I'm not taking a cup of lemonade from a kid I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not stopping at a grown nigga lemonade stand.
I'm not stopping at a kid lemonade stand.
Nah, I will buy water from.
I'm not
If
doing
it
that,
ain't one of
bro.
y'all kids, I'm not buying a
You
cup
buy
of
water?
lemonade
If
from a
I'm-
random
if-
fucking kid walking down the street.
If
No.
I'm walking down the street and there's some kids with a lemonade stand, I might stop and get some lemonade.
well,
I
that-
might be the nigga to call the
that's how
cops
it
on
is.
an adult though.
That's crazy.
Where I get my crabs, I went and got some crabs yesterday.
From a kid?
No,
It's like, yeah, really.
it's a house down the street or whatever. I would pull up and get the crabs or whatever. Right next to where we pay for the bread, I pay for the crabs and shit. It's a kid that's there with a lemonade stand and is offering lemonade.
Bread, crabs, and lemonade all in the same.
That's a hustle.
And did you get some lemonade?
Nah, I didn't.
I'm not
yeah.
buying lemonade from a kid.
I mean, but I would have. I didn't have cash. I had enough cash for the crabs. I
Who
didn't have enough
bothers
cash.
him make
you know what I'm saying?
he or she make that lemonade? Did they make it properly? Was it
feel you.
sanitary?
Well, I can tell you this. Nadia did a lemonade stand. She made all of her own lemonade and she made like $200-something.
Yeah.
That's love.
Word.
Yeah, for sure.
But we know you.
What does that mean?
Took a cut.
I will buy some lemonade from your daughter.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
facts,
right.
yeah,
I'm not buying lemonade from a random person, bro. No, I'm not
Yeah.
buying a cup of
I'm not
lemonade
doing
from
that.
Nah, I don't.
unless I'm
even,
in Honduras or something like. Well,
Yeah.
like you said, that's their livelihood, and I don't think they're gonna poison my lemonade because they got to live off of this. So I'm gonna go ahead and get one here. But on the block, the kid might have picked his nose,
Well, possibly.
got the ice cubes with his fingers. All of a sudden, a leaf fell off a tree. He wasn't looking. That jump fell in the picture.
You
I'm
know
just
it's hot.
I'm
He
thinking about
probably
kids and
sweating in his
lemonade.
lemonade, all
Yeah,
that.
but then you
fam.
would get a Sprite from McDonald's. That nigga may have picked his nose.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
see
well,
Well, McDonald's just recently changed their shit where now they used to give you the cup and you get your own shit. Now they don't do that no more.
Because the niggas was stealing. Paul.
I never stuff from
Niggas was
McDonald's.
asking for water and going to get motherfucking
He immediately
Fantas.
said, Paul.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, see?
But like I said, I would buy water from a nigga on adult nigga
Yeah,
on the
sealed
street.
item,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, restaurants, that's why you just treat them with kindness and courtesy. Like,
Yeah.
you know, that's part of their, again, that's their livelihood to treat you well. So they have no choice but to.
I'm buying the even if I don't drink the lemonade. If I see it and I got some cash on me,
hustle.
I'm gonna buy a cup. You know what I mean?
Only thing I probably buy from kids is Girl Scout cookies.
Yes, sir.
That's it.
But
That's
see,
about it.
kids be fucking up with the lemonade stands because they be setting the price. You don't set a price. The lemonade is free. You accept donations.
Oh yeah, that's definitely the
Because
move.
if you charging me $2, I'm gonna give you $2.
Is that how
You accept
Nadia
the
makes?
donation,
If
and
you
they got a
accept the
$5,
donations,
like,
I'm gonna give you the
$5.
$5. I might give you a $10. Like Nadia was getting $20 out that jump because we weren't charging for the lemonade. That's the hustle.
Because you weren't charging. This was all your scheme.
Yeah, you heard that, right?
I mean,
He said we. In the beginning, he said she made her own lemonade. She set up her own stand, and she made $200. Then the nigga came through and said, "Well, we wasn't charging."
well, she didn't buy the material.
Okay.
So you recruit.
Yeah, she got my percentage.
So you took what you put in. You took that back, right?
Took it back.
Plus 50%.
Plus how much?
At 25%.
25.
That's real life, though.
That's savage.
Yeah. For you to pocket $50 out of $200,
savage.
that's
You a
respectful.
savage. That's real life.
I would have took that too. You just made $200.
Yeah, it's
Give me 50.
Gotta pay taxes.
That's crazy.
Nah, it ain't crazy.
That's a little OD. So all right, but so we said all of that. What do you obviously you tell your kid to set up a lemonade stand and give it out for free, and then you take 25%. That's what you do. Nick, what would you tell your kids to do today in today's world? Because you don't see many kids out there setting up lemonade stands very often. Though. You don't see kids shoveling nowadays. Like, is the wave to hop on YouTube and try to get Instagram followers, but now you got to deal with the creeps online? Or is, you know what I'm saying? Like, what do you tell the kids today to go out there and make quick money?
Hustle, make a little bit.
Yeah, hustle.
Right,
Hustle.
Right.
Early hustles before they can actually work. Me and Paul used to sell pogs and bracelets and candy in school and all types of stuff. Like, what can you tell them to do today? Because again, today people are a little more conscious now. COVID, should I be getting this from him? Should I be eating? Like, I don't know.
I mean, like Amani, he's trying to do the music thing. He's following my footsteps with
Money
that.
grown.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
some more kids.
Chloe.
Yeah.
What
would you tell her if she was like, Dad, I want to make some money? Obviously, she can't go get a job, but she want to make some money. What direction would you push her towards for a kid to make money today?
It's crazy because I'm going through this right now, and I walked in the house from work on Friday, and Kingston in the kitchen putting dishes away out the dishwasher. It's like, I said, "What you doing, man?" I'm just putting dishes away because I want some money. You know what I'm saying? That's like, to me, I give them chores.
Right.
I mean, at the end of the day,
that's what my dad used to
do. You can do some shit, but then now I'm telling Kingston, I say, you know what? I think I would rather have you read a book or work on some math problems, because you're going to 5th grade this year, but I'm already thinking about 6th grade, bro. And it's like we got to strap up. We got to get you ready for 6th grade, nigga, because whatever. So it's just little shit that I feel like that can make them better or that they need to do. Like I gotta incentivize the incentivize. Thank you.
Gotcha.
Yeah, like I said, that's why my dad used to do the exact same thing. My dad, I had a list on my wall as a kid with like chores I could do and like make money, shine shoes, mop the floor, do this, like $2 here, $4 there.
To go out to sell something, that means that I had to spend my money on whatever the fuck you about to sell. And it's not a guarantee you about to get you know what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to waste my bread. I'd rather you go ahead and just do something in here and I'll pay you for, just because, like, being responsible. I mean, I don't know if, Peanut got an answer for this. Like,
that was good.
But what I was going to say was like just watching, just what I was saying outside up on Save was that watching Devontae Adams interview with Club Shay Shay or whatever. Just the things that he had to do, because he said his mother worked 6 to 6 or 12 to 12. In those instances, you have to survive. You have to know how to survive and things like that. So, there's me and Ebony was talking about how the difference is like of back in the day, our parents would work to survive. We had to help out, especially if you come from a single parent household. You were more of, you needed to help us to make sure we were straight.
Right.
Versus that, how I look at how I'm raising my kids, I'm doing what I can to make it easier for them.
For sure.
It's not a act of survival.
Right.
I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's more so like, I'm trying to get as much bread as I can to give them whatever the fuck they want, so they don't have to, you know what I'm saying, whatever. So just a kid having like my kids, I'm trying to teach them something that we don't really need. You feel what I'm saying? Like cleaning up the house and shit like that. No, nigga, I need you to clean the house. Back in the day, I need you to clean the house because I'm gonna be at work for this amount of hours. I need the house straight. Now it's like, nigga, you know, you good. You know what I'm
go read a book instead and earn $5. I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? It's just a difference. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like trying to teach kids how to hustle and try to do things is different. I feel like everybody now is different. That's what I'm saying. Everybody's shit's gonna be like a fucking Instagram bio. I'm a content creator.
How would y'all hustle if y'all were kids?
Well, if I may add, right,
today.
I feel like it's got to be in you to hustle to begin with, right? Because if you're talking about, you know, what kids can do, why rewrite the script? Nigga, go cut the grass. There's plenty of neighbors. There's a lot of things you can do as a child. Yeah, you can still sell candy. You can still sell bracelets. Like all that stuff social media has no impact on that. Kids will always be kids, right? But again, as far as it's just got to be in you. When I was a kid, like Remy was saying, like we was doing it all. Steph, you know that we was doing it all. Shoveling was no question. Well, let's go make some money. Like that's the easiest way. It's when nobody wants to shovel their own fucking backyard or whatever or driveway. Like, come on, we can do that. You know what I mean?
But you did that but those things you were doing were to at least take a load off of your parents.
No, honestly, to be honest, I didn't.
Trying to get my own money.
Well, that too, but you
didn't have to ask your parents.
So you wouldn't have to ask your parents for money,
right? And we were gonna be in the snow anyway. We might as well go out here and shovel some fucking snow.
And at that time, I don't think I was so like, you know, like I need this to like I need these shoes or I need this, whatever. Like this was like early elementary, bro.
Yeah, it was just
4th, 5th, 6th grade. Yeah, and I remember shoveling. Making like $300, and my dad asked me if he could borrow it so he could pay back next week. He never did. Never did.
He still got a tab.
He still has a tab. And you know what's so crazy?
Hate to tell you ain't gonna get that money back.
Not at all.
Right. My brother Anthony, he used to make me crack his toes for 30 cents.
What?
His toes. I remember, hey, crack my feet. All right, here's 30 cents. Again, I'm just doing it. Just not even thinking about this is weird. Right,
and you're getting money though.
But I'm getting money, like you know what I mean. Like I don't know.
I do this twice.
That's 60 cents.
That's 60 cents.
You touching feet?
Soda.
Damn, you out here cracking grown man toes.
Yeah, man. My brother did that, man.
I don't know, man. I feel like kids don't do that no more. Like I said, like
you hear that? He doesn't get this head.
I never knew about this. Like
he's cracking toes.
This conversation is triggering.
30 cents.
This conversation is triggering.
30 cents.
That's like maybe 75.
There's 75 cents
per toe.
Nah, it's a whole. The whole
75 per foot.
The whole 5 piece. The whole 5 piece.
So 75 per foot.
My pinky toe was never cracked. I don't think I've ever
had. Did you never crack your pinky toe?
Steph needs some love over here. So how much you charging?
Nah. How much for those feet? For those feet? I need 50 per toe.
How much you charging?
50 cents?
That's $2.50 for the whole paggage, man.
$2.50? $50.
Yeah. Whoa, nothing. That's his package feet.
Yeah. Whoa, this is crazy.
It's feet. Talking about feet.
All right.
For those feet.
Nah, but the hustle don't change though, man. Like, you know,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't see kids out there doing that no more.
But you don't. But to push them to the YouTube streaming world, also that's awesome too. Like niggas is eating, bro.
But also, let's think about this too. Like, keep it a buck. I think about Micah's and you know the kids and Wayne and the sports is year round. These niggas is playing sports. They don't have time to fucking go out here and hustle. Like we ain't have the type of athletic shit that they guys got going now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but it's the attitude. But hold on though.
Is different.
Exactly. And it's the attitude behind it, right? You spoke about earlier about you know, being in situations where you had to do things to help with your parents or your mom rather, right? So it's about out of necessity. The people that you just named, maybe they kids don't have to do that because they straight.
So that's how I feel about my kids.
So playing sports is an outlet, but it's really based on like, I don't know. I don't have kids. So for me to be like, yeah, when I have kids, I'm going to make sure they be doing this. I grew up different. I grew up different.
I don't think it was necessity for us though.
No, like, it wasn't really necessary.
We got together and decided to do that shit on our own. Like,
absolutely. But I'm saying based on the people who we named with and what their kids do now versus, you know, not having time to do X, Y, Z as far as hustling.
For me, it was necessity because my grandfather was getting his check, little, you know, first 15 type shit.
Yeah.
You know, food like, so I couldn't even ask that nigga for $5.
Right.
to get, you know what I'm saying? Because I know back in the day, he was like, niggas, everybody put 5, nigga, 4 niggas got $5. We get a nice fat ass dub and we good.
No question.
I couldn't even get the $5.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I would have to do shit like play the drums at the church.
Right.
To give me a $40 check.
But that's the hustle in you though, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
That's already in you.
Because I wanted shit that I couldn't get without doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, it was more of a I wanted the latest retro started dropping around that time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I want the Jordans that's dropping. I want, you know what I'm saying, the hobo shit, all that shit. Isn't it, nigga? Nah. You know, so I had to do what I had to do to get that shit because my grandfather is not giving me bread.
Yeah.
Mom Dukes ain't giving me bread. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel you.
But that's the foundation of the entire conversation in my eyes. Like I was thinking more so like, what do you tell kids to do nowadays because they don't shovel snow? Because like I couldn't tell you the last time somebody knocked on my door and said, "Can we shovel your driveway when it snowed?" I couldn't tell you the last time. My grass grows every year. Yeah, we don't get snow every year, but nobody never knocked on my door and been like, "Can we cut your grass?" as a kid, and that's never happened. Yeah. So I'm just thinking more about that versus necessity, because obviously you have to have the hustle. Without the hustle, and you're not going to take that first step to pick up the lawnmower or pick up the shovel. But where do you point kids today because they're not doing that? Kids don't, like we talk about all the time. Instead of going outside and playing, they sit on the couch and get on the tablet, or get on their phone, or get on the system, and get on the game. Whereas we went outside a little more. You know what I mean? Like so. The avenues are changing, man. So I was just curious to see.
It's just different because, like you said, like my kids, I don't need them to do nothing. They don't have to do shit. They straight.
Yeah. It's not
straight. It's a little bit more spoiledness to a lot of shit now. But then 100%. It's a gift and a curse. At the end of the day, I look at it as like I did what I need to do. I'm successful. I got my kids out. Like they don't need shit. They straight. But then on the other hand, it's like, yo, I need y'all to be hip to some of this shit that's popping off because y'all are oblivious to a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like, yo, how do I instead of for me for hustle for money is more so how do I get them to be aware and understand and have some type of street smart along, you know what I'm saying? Because I got suburban ass kids, bro. You know what I'm saying? So this shit is just weird. Sometimes they don't understand, they don't get certain shit. So I don't know.
So are we setting them up by giving them too much? Are we not like preparing them for real world shit? Because I know back in the day, like niggas was pressed to get a job when they were like as soon as you can get a job, you was pressed. Whether it was passing out flyers,
no question.
Whether it was getting in that little weird ass van to go sell them cookies, which in 2024, absolutely not.
So we didn't have, but I feel like it was so we didn't have to ask our parents for shit. I feel like it was giving us more of a security or more of a adult type of feel. Like,
I just wanted more.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. For me, like working allowed me to meet new people. Like I always had like a reason for doing something. Like outside of the check, you know, to support like, you know, the things I wanted. I just wanted to meet new people. Like and I've always liked money. Like whether it was stealing, you know, working for it, whatever. Like I always wanted to. You know,
wanted more.
Yeah, but it had nothing to do with like, you know, survival instinct, respectfully, or like helping my parents. Like I guess I was fortunate in that aspect, not to have that as a reason. But I just always been hungry. Like I want to go get it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. But I think like Steph was saying, it is like, are we setting the kids these days, to a certain degree, because. Even though you may feel comfortable where you are stature-wise, like I'm good, my kids don't have to do this, there still has to be a fundamental, like this a foundation, right?
I just feel like
an understanding of what, like, hey, you know, it ain't gonna come to you. You got to go work for it.
Your job, all I need my kids to do is go to school and fucking do what you're supposed to do.
Right.
That's all I'm asking you to do.
Right.
That's it.
But it's very difficult though when you have kids who may not like school, so you still have to teach them certain things. Outside of school when it comes to being held accountable. Like I expect you to do this.
I try to lead that by example. It's like, yo, you think I want to get the fuck up every day at 4:30?
Right.
And go out here and throw this water around?
Right.
In this fucking 100-degree heat?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And get home at fucking 8 o'clock at night?
Right. Walk through tunnels and
all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
fucking Ninja Turtle or something.
Right. Yeah. Well, Dad, you should have played for the NFL.
I mean, but if
it's not too late.
It's not too late. It's never too late.
Never too late.
Never too late.
All you need is 6 months.
That's all.
Don't give up on your dreams, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, I mean, I have. I won 2 national championships playing flag football. That's it. But yeah, no, it's just that's my example. Like this is what you have to do. Like me and Ebony was talking, and it's like I got to do better because like I walk past Amani's room to go to Kingston's room, and the Mondays that I have to take Amani to physical therapy, Amani's about to be 19 Friday, so he should be having an alarm set. You know, you got physical therapy at 1 o'clock on Mondays. You need to be up at a certain time. We leave out this house at like 11:50 to get to Fredericksburg. I'm still constantly having to knock on the door. And you popping up like you ain't, what we doing? You know what I'm saying? It's certain things, but that's just the habit of me. It's like, like I'm walking past his room to go to Kingston's room to wake Kingston up. Let me, pop in the room and see if he up. You know what I'm saying? Type of shit. But I shouldn't have to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Certain things that's not my responsibility no more, nigga. You about to be 19. You're an adult. So, it's tough. I'm trying to figure that out. I'm trying to figure out how to get him prepared for. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, it might have been setting him up.
Amani might be the raccoon.
But Amani's the one eating on top of this nigga's car.
It is. That's why he can't get up. That's why he can't get up.
But
that's because that nigga be up playing NCAA and all that shit.
To Nick's point though, I do think the new hustle is sports.
Yeah.
It's activities. Like we had no activities back in the day other than maybe basketball.
We had the rec center. That's all.
Yeah.
So we had to find things to keep ourselves occupied. Like their schedules right now are crazy. Like they more busy than we are as adults.
Right.
With shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, every weekend is something.
So there's not really a lot of space. So
especially when you got
that's kind of
kids.
become the new hustle.
Right, but what if it's not amounting to anything? Like, yeah, you got your kids know these different sports, but you can see that he's just not the best at none of that.
Well, you will see that before you get
Go shovel some snow.
Like I said,
Snow,
these
little
niggas, our niece Callie and Delilah and shit, they out here balling.
Right.
They balling. Like, of course, we about to ride this wave, nigga. Shit.
Yeah, but what if they don't want to do it?
If they don't want to do it, that's a different story. So
Right,
that's the thing. If they don't want to do it, you will see that they don't want to do it.
Yeah,
by
so,
now.
I mean, I don't know. I just feel like that they need something else, and I feel like the easiest thing to do is just to, in my eyes, nowadays, especially with no longer shoveling snow and cutting grass and shit, like find a way to make money off of what you like doing anyway.
Facts.
I mean, like if you like being on a tablet or something like that, if you like watching a whole bunch of YouTube videos, find a way to make your own.
Be
YouTube
your personality.
Video.
Exactly.
And you don't got to be on camera. Maybe it's I open up, toys and I do toy reviews or something, and it's just my hands that you see. And
niggas is
talk. That's what
niggas is eating opening toys.
Opening toys, bro. That's
time.
what, like if you watch those videos, maybe you should go that way. You know what I mean? I just there's got to be. I think even with all this time and no, we don't have time to be playing 8 sports and da. Yeah, that's not real life, unfortunately. Playing sports is fun and it keeps you busy and it keeps you active and it teaches you things and that there's all types. But let's start getting, even if you don't have the hustle bug, let's start trying to feed something so that when you get to the real world, like
I agree.
you got to learn some structure, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. You know what I mean? And I don't know. I just like to throw it in early. You still want a kid to be a kid because I know. You strong on that. Like, you got to let a kid be a kid. But at the same time, you still want to start slowly. They're getting, in my eyes, Cam at least, like the older ones, they getting to the point where you say they teens now. It's time to slowly start feeding them a little something versus just, I'm going to get a part-time job at Domino's and press buttons and I don't really know what the fuck. Nah, learn what's going on here. Learn something about Domino's. Learn how you can take that elsewhere and do something with it.
But also, let's be real. Kids have it a lot better than how we grew up, right? As far as the access. So, like, technology, that's what it's all about. So, like, for instance, shout out to the Medinas, but Milo, excuse me, Manny's son, brilliant. On YouTube. Like, I saw some of his work. I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
first
he did this?
He has more subscribers than we do.
Bro,
Yeah, he does.
But, I mean, and I'm into, like, art, right? And I'm just like, this dude, like, he's only, like, what, 5? 6, whatever.
I don't even think he's 5.
But
no,
bro,
he's
but
5? Yeah.
but bro,
he's older than 5.
He's like 6 or 7.
He might be like 7.
Yeah, because with Enzo was at 11, 10,
Enzo's 9.
9.
Got it all fucked up, Nick.
but
Yeah,
bro, good stuff.
Information.
My bad, nephew.
Good stuff, man. But like, grow with the times. Go with
Yeah, exactly. Grow with the times.
Nigga,
If they ain't shoveling snow, they ain't doing this.
Go ahead and
do
be
it
that
digital.
YouTube, reviewer, like whatever.
100%.
If you on Instagram every day, learn how to make that bread from it. Like,
No doubt, man.
100%. Nadia started her YouTube channel. Nadia be selling slime. You know what I'm saying? So
and she be singing.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up,
Definitely.
man. I mean,
Do that.
yeah, take advantage, bro. I wish, man, if I could go back, that'd be amazing.
Yeah, I wish I can go back sometime.
Absolutely, man.
For real.
Groundhog Day.
Yeah.
Groundhog, yeah. That's the name
Well,
of
hey,
this
man.
episode.
Money on my mind. Say, man.
Say man.
Damn it.
Say, man.
That was terrible.
Yeah.
Piss poor.
Run it back. Groundhog.
Run it back.
Hey, man.
Say, man.
Oh, shit. There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Michael Ealy, Jonathan Majors, Megan Good.
Yeah.
Something happened there,
Yeah.
and we actually found out some more real information.
Right. Yeah.
Somebody want real?
Yeah,
walk us into the story?
it's a video going around where you just see where Michael Ealy seems like he's walking into this place or event or
An
whatever.
event somewhere, yeah.
Yeah, and he's hugging Megan Good, and he picks her up off her feet, hug, all that, like, you know what I'm saying. And when he put her down, he doesn't. It seems like he doesn't acknowledge Jonathan Majors and her man, and he daps up somebody next to him and somebody next to that person, and then takes a picture and then steps off. So, the Detective Rim here has found.
No. Let's not even get to that part yet.
Okay, bet.
Let's stop it right there. Like, if that was all the information we had,
Yeah.
was that okay?
So based on the optics, I'm sorry, did you want to go?
No, I mean, go ahead.
Well, I would say hell no, that wasn't cool. Like, first of all, Shorty should acknowledge that, like, greet my man first. But just from that point of view, no. Before we get into the new information.
Those optics, yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's crazy.
Even the way they like chose to like narrate that story, you can see like how awkward, you know what I'm saying, Jonathan was.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, I would have felt the same way.
Michael
he felt.
Ealy too. Like I said, I think you said it to me before I saw the video. Michael Ealy's eyes almost look like yeah, nigga, like I know you here, but I ain't fucking with you.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how
Because again, this is the story I was fed was, he didn't acknowledge him, and but I was like, oh shit, he looked like that too. Like he looked like you're like, I don't really give a fuck about this.
Carrying
Nigga. I don't give a fuck about this. Nigga.
And Jonathan ain't no small dude. Like, bro, you wildin' right
He
now.
probably ain't no punk.
Yeah. But no, based on those optics though, absolutely not. But with further new information.
Yeah. And then come to find out somebody clipped like the first 0.5 seconds of the video. And even then you can only see his arm coming off of like the back of him, like they had just embraced each other. But Michael really said hi to Jonathan Majors first before everybody.
Absolutely, as he should.
But even still, even with that scenario, even with knowing Jonathan Majors said hi to him, right? Is it okay for Michael Ealy to pick up your shorty like that?
Yeah, so I was gonna get to that part too.
Yeah,
Is it okay?
Well, Steph, you take that because you said it's based on.
It depends on the nature of the relationship.
I agree.
I don't know the nature of their relationship.
Cool. So give me.
So let me tell you the nature of relationship of a nigga picking my shorty up meaning that they already fucked.
That means they already fucked?
That's how I look at it.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That is dark.
That's crazy. Yeah, because they didn't even let me say my next statement. I was going. That's crazy.
I mean, what you picking her up for?
I don't know.
That's crazy.
Why don't you go ahead and stoop down and give her a hug, nigga? She's shorter than you. Like,
Nick, you just fucked up my whole shit.
real shit. I mean, that's just me. That's just me.
Okay, can we spin it real quick? Respectfully, right? We out and about. You see Steph and his wife, and Steph picks up your wife.
I will hope.
No. Hear me out. Because you said it's based on a relationship, right? Which makes me wonder, like, what do you like? Give me an example where, in your mind, hear me out.
I get this point though, because it means you picked her up before. It means you way too comfortable picking up my younger nigga. Like, when was the last one?
Oh man, nigga, I'm telling you, Nick fucked the optics up. That means you fucked it first. I'm telling you, because I ain't gonna lie. I was gonna say, I mean. Hermona's my right hand. Like that's I would consider probably Hermona my best friend as a woman when it's all said and done.
Absolutely.
And if I picked up Hermona, doesn't mean I fucked before. But after Nick said it, I said, hold on, I can't even say that right now. Because that just sounds weird. Like, he fucked up the whole optics with the he fucked before.
Right.
Nick, you just fucked me up mentally.
I'm sorry.
Listen,
That's just
Anybody pick my wife up, I'm stealing them all the time.
my God.
And I'm stealing her.
Listen, that's the problem. It's the uncomfortable response that we really don't want to say. First of all, don't matter. I would never pick Hermona up like that.
Yeah.
Like, It doesn't
I
even
agree,
sound
but
right.
yeah,
So there's no situation where a man is not gonna feel like, "Rah, what we doing? Like, have you done that before? Why do you feel so close?" Matter of fact, your arms right next to the bottom of her ass cheek.
But not only that, just the way she
and the way she responded, the way she reacted, she was all giddy.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
that's
bro, it's like, So even if he did acknowledge Majors first, the way that he was looking was based on how she was responding to Michael picking her up. You know what I mean? Like, come on, it's a little awkward. It's hella awkward.
I take back my stance now.
Like,
I said,
putting me in the most
fucked
uncomfortable situation.
Nick fucked my mental. I was ready. I was gonna be like, nah, but it could be a friend and da 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 da. And me and Hamona were cooler before Steph. Now it's just
bro. The last 6 years, I probably learned how to hug people.
Yeah,
because I used to be such a hey, and then I realized like somebody put me on like Paul. There's there's a different levels of hugging. I don't know if it's a European thing. Like when I meet any of my friends, I kiss on the cheek, right? Yeah, that's just how I grew up. Yeah. Not because I'm whatever. But there is a level of respect.
You fucked her. That's what that is.
Yeah, it means I fucked her, right?
Every girl you kiss on the cheek.
There's a level of respect, bro. And picking up my woman in front of me, nah.
Yeah, nah, you ain't gonna do that.
And honestly, old girl's reaction might have been like a defense, like, "Oh my god, I can't believe he just did that. Let me just play it off, so I don't make him feel uncomfortable." You know what I mean? Because she might have been like, "Well, what do I do?"
Yeah,
you feel me?
I mean, you never know.
Never know.
But until I wonder
what if they're like childhood friends, like they're Michael Ealy and Megan Good been friends forever. Megan Good and Jonathan Majors just started dating.
Right, but Rem, does that warrant or that give any merit rather for you for him to do that?
Honestly, I like in all seriousness, I wouldn't have a problem with it, depending on the relationship.
Gotcha.
If I'm Jonathan Majors and I know that Michael Ealy has been friends with Megan Good for 30 years, and I just started dating Megan Good, who the fuck am I to be like, you can't hug don't be hugging my woman like that. Hold on, bro. I've been here for 30 years.
That's true.
It's a conversation that has to be had, though.
Motherfuckers ain't just out here picking women up for no reason. Like, there's some intention behind this shit.
I feel the same way.
I don't.
I don't know. I mean, I would think so. I mean, but even if it's not, it's cool. But my first instinct is like, all right, I peep that. I throw that to the back real quick.
And Michael Ealy dogging them joints too.
Yeah.
He a playback.
Light skinned nigga with blue eyes, my love.
You feel me?
Wait a minute.
He a playboy.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Like if Michael Ealy or Idris Elba, get some shit. If Idris Elba picked up Megan Good, you already know.
That nigga Nick got ops.
Nick got ops. Okay, it's all coming together now. It's all coming together.
If I ever blow up, I don't want to be in that room with that nigga. I hear you, man.
Nah, it's all peace. They're not picking my wife up. They get shit.
Yo,
you know what I'm saying?
Who did Idris play in the Marvel joint? He was like a Sherbin, whatever.
Heimdall.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
What was? Please don't do that shit again.
What? I mean,
whatever. Yeah, whatever.
He had the thing.
Oh my god.
Well, wait a minute.
Oh my god.
It's on camera too.
It's wilding right now.
It's on camera.
He had a sword, right?
It's on camera. Yeah, he had a sword.
He had a sword.
I don't think he did that motion.
That's not the sword gesture. So you can come to the side or something with it. But
all this sword talk is wild.
Y'all niggas, the sword is the Bible.
I don't know. That two-hand stroke him on.
Relax, man. Yo, chill, man.
Two-handed drain too.
Oh,
and was it crazy? He had a big sword.
Even equipped for that.
Man. Jesus.
Wow, man.
Yo. Hey, man.
Say, man.
We had some homework, man. We had some homework.
Carter.
Yeah.
Weezy baby.
J Mo, the homie J Mo came through, picked Carter 2 for the homework this week. Yeah, man, 2005. Lil Wayne's this has to be his third his third solo album. He had one
before the Carter.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Carter 1 and Carter 2. It's still to me the best Lil Wayne album. Even though, the homie Gilly helped write some of these joints. But this was a throwback. This took me back. Like it was still cold when it was cold. I had a motherfucking white Capri Sun at that time and shit. Like fucking the what's the shit? Lock and Load joint.
Corrupt.
And man, what?
Paul's least favorite song.
That what?
You like that joint?
That joint was crazy.
All right.
That joint was crazy. Mo Fire.
That's the best jump to me.
What's the joint?
It's his fifth album, actually.
This is his fifth album. Oh, true.
His
Okay.
fifth album,
Okay. Oh no, the Oh No joint.
Oh no, it's classic.
I know it's crazy. It stepped out that water like I, you know what I'm saying? What the fuck? I forgot how this shit go, but yeah, not to slip on the wet pavement. Yeah, but yeah. To me, this is still Lil Wayne's best body of work, bro. The Mob, just the way he put this album together with the, you know, the Mob and shit on the block, the skits, like how, almost kind of like following what he did with the first Carter. You know what I'm saying? With the walk in and the, you know, you in the car and whatever type of shit. Yeah. So yeah.
Was he the best rapper in the world at this point?
He was, but it's funny that you even mentioned that. Or I posed that question, right? So at the time, he was definitely neck and neck with whoever they said was the best. So
I was
time,
hating on him at this point.
Who wasn't, right? But when you listen to the album now, lyrically, there's nothing for me to validate why I was even thinking that at that time.
But granted, he also was heavy in the mixtape shit. At
Absolutely,
this point
the Joel
his mix jumps were better than his albums.
Absolutely. Squad Up was going crazy too.
This was his window because if you remember, like I guess 2003, 2004 is when Jay-Z retired. I think the Carter 1 came out after Jay-Z retired because he had that shit. The best rapper alive is the best rapper retired.
Yeah,
type shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but also, this 2005 year was crazy because you had Late Registration drop the same time. Game is coming out in 2005.
Gotcha.
Carmen's B came out in 2005. So it was some shit, like it was an open space. I think T.I. even was. It's like T.I. and Lil Wayne was kind of like not neck and neck, but they was the ones making the most noise around this era, to me.
Yeah, I mean
definitely in the South.
Yeah. And I was in the South during this time. You know what I'm saying? So
I think it was a cool time. Like when Lil Wayne with this album, I remember for me 2005 was a lot of Bape. Like just culture wise, I feel like that's why it was more of an impact for me to say that he was such and such. But
Eviso, Saint Laurent,
all
that shit.
But just listen to the album now, I'm just like, like I'm good. You know?
Nah, bro.
The album was cool though. It just doesn't.
It's a classic to me. It's a classic to me.
I think it was at the time.
It's this is still
production. What you giving out of 10?
Out of 10, 8.5.
8.5.
8.5.
Gotcha.
You have songs like I don't like listening back now. I never did either, but care for Fireman like that. Fireman was cool, but it wasn't, you know, something crazy. Grown Man is still classic to me. That was the introduction to Currency. Hit 'Em Up. Hustler Music. Carter 2. Even Shooter. Shooter was something different. Like
it was.
You know what I'm saying?
Money in My Mind is on that joint too, right?
Yeah. Money in My Mind. That's number 3. The Flying In, all that shit. This whole.
I feel like the front end of the album is way better than the back.
Yeah, I can give you that. I'm a D-boy. I could do without. Receipt, I can do without. Yeah. Get Over. Yeah, like the end. Yeah, towards the end, it's crazy. You can get rid of that, but yeah, it's still classic to me.
I mean, it was a good time. Yeah, I think Lil Wayne was just really starting to really validate, you know, his lyricism.
Lyricism.
There you go.
Lyricism. Yeah. But then, you know, he was heavily influenced by Gilly. Carter 1 was completely written by Gilly.
That's
you
fine.
Listen to that shit.
Yeah, but you could still hear the Jay-Z, you know, isk, you know, vibes and whatnot. That's why it's interesting too, because like to compare when people are saying like, is he better than Jay? Like listen to that album. Like I would take Reasonable Doubt over that lyrically all day, bro.
I would take anything Lil Wayne put out. Like I would take anything Jay-Z put out over Lil Wayne. Like Lil Wayne to me is
Like,
not
with
that lyrical.
No, but he is though.
He's witty.
like Wayne is like that.
His wordplay is crazy.
Wayne
but I
got
wanna
way
say-
better to me in like the.
But ain't that's kind of lyrical though? Witty and wordplay.
Absolutely.
Like, that's kind of.
I would say like Wayne for me really started to take off like the 2012s onwards, bro. Like lyrically, like his features, that man was spitting.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, no,
Like
that's
he
why I
was
was
going
hating.
off.
On
That's
the,
why I
on,
was hating.
on the newest Benny the Butcher joint, he got a crazy verse on there with Benny. It's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, like
you know what I'm saying? I'm not, Lil Wayne is actually in my my top 25 as well. He's the only Southern artist in my top 25. So I mean, besides every Scarface, I say Scarface, but yeah, nah, this was my shit.
That's
I
cool.
like this was the best out of all the Carters.
Steph, no, that's not true. Steph,
I was hating on Wayne around this time because I was such a big Jay-Z fan, and I felt like Wayne was coming for that spot, and I wasn't fucking with it. But I mean, like I said, I mean it's dope. I just the back end of the album to me is not very good. Like I feel like all the songs we listened to on the way up here, for the most part, I didn't like any of them.
Production was trash.
So which makes me wonder why niggas don't just cut the album off? Like why? How many songs is on this?
Like
joint?
14, 22.
22.
So about 13.
3 skits.
About 13 would have been the whole album would have been fired, just about. You know what I'm
But
saying?
I mean,
like,
but that was the era of the long album.
true.
For real.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought the album was fire. It's a classic album.
No,
I
it's a
don't
dope
think
album.
it's the best Carter though.
It's
like
21.
three?
It's 21 on the first.
You think it's 3?
I might go 3. I might go
I'm
3.
over it.
3
I might go, even though 3 has a lot of fucking,
commercial.
yeah, a lot of commercial joints on there, but 3 like has a lot of good shit on there. But
Oh,
yeah,
no.
I don't know. I like Carter 2 a lot. The intro, Fire, the Mob, Receipt. I do like. Receipt is classic to me. Shooter, Hustler Music, of course. All the Bape era, all that shit was fire. Yeah.
Yeah, Evisu jeans. And I never had a pair of them.
I never wanted the Visa
Like
jeans.
some
but
hard denims. They was like heavy as a
The
motherfucker.
debate was more my cup of tea.
Yeah. Yeah, I had a pair of Bapesters.
Anybody got an idea for the next homework, or should
me
we
pick it.
pick from the list?
You want to pick for the list? I mean,
Pick from the list.
All right. You got the list readily available. Paul said he wants to pick it. Boom. There it is.
Oh, shit, my bad.
Oh, ruined.
And we
It's okay.
are
Selecting
new
this
homework.
random album. It's gonna be really good.
question the grind date De La Soul. What songs is on there?
You seen the joint? They performed one of them.
It Stakes is High on there?
Nah, Stakes is High is an actual album. If you want to do Stakes is High, we can do that. But Grind Date De La Soul is the joint with the Chappelle Show. They had the performance. They was on the bus, the tour bus. If you remember the Chappelle Show, for real.
Oh, it's
She got some heavy D.
Nah, we're gonna do Lil Yachty. Let's start here.
That makes Rim happy.
Absolutely.
Makes me happy too. Something more modern, more up to date, man.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas
Makes
is
me
old
happier
and
than,
wasted.
than what he started with when he said De La Soul. So.
I like the joint though, him and Common. Common, P Rock's new album is solid,
It's
bro.
great.
Yeah, that joint
That
actually
production
was
is good.
That joint actually
bro.
was
That
solid.
joint is a good album,
That joint is
man.
definitely
It was easy to just listen to.
Yeah,
Just let it
shout out
ride,
to
like,
Common, bro. Putting in work, my G. Still just crazy
doing
with
this
it,
one,
man.
too.
Yeah.
Looks amazing.
P
like,
Rock too.
Yeah, for sure.
definitely.
Like, good stuff,
Definitely,
man.
Yeah, the album's good. There's a couple albums. And do you ever listen to Mark Homie joint?
The new one?
The
I did. I didn't like it.
Rich Ass Asian.
I think it was like a beat to 1 or 2 that was okay.
No, that joint is crazy.
It's alright. I don't know.
Yeah, and Bronny James,
Alchemist, right?
No, Conductor dropped.
Conductor,
the album.
yeah,
that
okay.
shit was crazy too.
No, I gotta hear that. You know, I mess with my boy Bodie.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
For real.
So we got just pull a question from the bowl. You know how we do. Before we close out,
What we got?
what we got? Might be.
More fire. Yeah.
What DJ would produce the soundtrack to your life?
Shit. Nick G.
Ooh.
He's not a DJ, he's a producer.
He's a
Yeah,
producer.
yeah.
Well, you said produce.
Yeah, produce. You know, I mean, what DJs out there that producers? You got Kid Capri.
Nah,
you got
well,
DJ Clue.
Who wrote the question?
That was me. I'm talking about the soundtrack, like
right,
you know,
right,
yeah,
right.
yeah,
Playing the songs that
playing
fit
the
your life,
songs.
not necessarily making
Playing the
songs.
songs,
Yeah.
not making the songs.
Yeah, that's why he said DJ.
For me, I'm gonna go with it's a tough one, man. I want to say Pete Rock, but I gotta go with Primo. No, I'm bugging. I'm gonna go with Pete Rock. Absolutely.
Shit, I might go with Alan, the chemist.
I'm gonna go cheat code, and I'm gonna go with Eric Medina because he knows me personally. So it'll, you know,
Yeah.
he'll be able to do shit I wasn't even thinking about.
No, what? I'm gonna take that back. I'm gonna go Knife Wonder.
That's a good one.
I've been to a Knife Wonder party. Knife Wonder DJs, his shit is a great mixture of 80s, 90s, hip hop, R&B, shit like that. Like, so,
Yeah.
I'm going with
Yeah, I need someone that's well versed from the 80s, 90s,
I would
2000s.
thought you would say somebody like Questlove,
Questlove would have been cool, but
because he's an actual DJ too. You know what I'm saying?
I know who Steph going with.
What, Go George?
Nah, you going with Shaq, ain't you?
Shaq Diesel?
I mean, honestly,
I thought you were going with Fat Man Scoop.
Fat Man Scoop.
Let's go now. Here we go now.
Shout out to Fat Man Scoop, man.
Yeah.
But Dre would have been a good choice too, though.
Dr. Dre?
Hell yeah.
Who you taking, Steph?
I really don't have an answer for this question.
Oh, so it's Fat Man Scoop. Got you.
No
All right.
doubt,
Well,
no
whatever.
doubt, no
Yeah.
doubt. Well,
That
on
makes
that
sense.
note, it's been another great episode of A-Man, Say Man. It's
Yes,
your boy
sir.
P.
Nick G.
Remember the model?
Steph Muse.
And we out.
Go.